This is the afternoon edition of the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Thursday, the 17th of October. I'm James Spann. We'll see clearing tonight. The next impulse on Saturday will likely keep the rain south of here. In the coldest air we've seen in a while due in here at the end of next week, we should see some frost on those Halloween pumpkins. Let's get in there and take a look. We'll check the Skycam shots around the network this afternoon. First off, coming from Trussville. Low clouds are still hanging tough, but the rain is gone. That's the Tuscaloosa Skycam in West Alabama. Very similar sky, cloudy but no rain. Still raining in Calhoun County. That's our Skycam at Jacksonville on the campus of Jacksonville State University. But even there, the rain should be gone by the time you watch this. There's the visible satellite view, and you can see most of Alabama socked in with clouds. A few thin spots in the overcast down in southeast Alabama, but we think the clouds will break up partially tonight. There's the big picture, trough rotating through here, pushing a cold front through. Along that boundary, a band of showers running from near Roanoke and Lafayette down to Tuskegee, Troy, Luverne. Those are moving over into Georgia. Still some light rain between Selma and Prattville on the Alabama River. But generally speaking, for most of this part of the state, the rain is over for a while. Cooler air moving in, only 62 at mid-afternoon at Haleyville and Cullman. But you cross the front, you've still got 76 down at Alexander City and Montgomery, but everybody will be in cooler air late tonight as the sky clears. We're expecting lows, upper 40s and low 50s tomorrow morning. And with a continental air mass in place that is stable, severe weather no problem for the rest of today and tonight. And here's the rain for the next 5 days. This is suggesting better totals down south, and that's mainly with the batch that comes in on Saturday. Any rain should be pretty close to the Gulf Coast, maybe up into extreme South Alabama, but really we think we will be dry. The green you see here, that was the rain that came down earlier today. Tropical weather, very quiet across the Atlantic Basin. And as the water cools down each day, the prospects of any major hurricanes will continue to fall off the cliff, which is good. We'll check modeling. This is the GFS, the 12Z run, valid at 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon at 500 millibars. You can see troughing north of us, and down below that, the day should be nice, a dry air mass, partly to mostly sunny, the high in the low 70s. Great weather for the high school football games. Tonight the rain is over. Tomorrow night looks good. You'll need a jacket. Temperatures could reach the 50s in those football stadiums by the second half. All right, this is Saturday as we kick off the weekend. I'm sorry, this is Friday night. I wanted to show you a frame from late Friday night, just after midnight, 1 a.m. Saturday. That next impulse could begin to produce some rain along the Gulf Coast, maybe New Orleans, Baton Rouge, Biloxi, Mobile, and this is Saturday at 1 o'clock. And you can see the GFS keeps the rain way, way south of here. Might rain a bit at Mobile and Dothan and Ozark and Geneva. But up this way, the models have been very dry for the past several days. The day should feature a mixture of clouds and sunshine. We think the high will be in the middle 70s. Tuscaloosa, the home of the Alabama-Arkansas games, Saturday evening. No rain there. Temperatures should reach the 60s by halftime, maybe 50s by the final whistle. And also we note Auburn is playing at College Station, Texas against the Aggies. Looks like Saturday afternoon should be dry, and the high up there should be in the 70s as well. Great weather for football for those two venues. All right, this is Sunday. It'll be a dry day. Be kind of cool in the morning. I mean, I guess cold compared to what we're used to. 45 on the GFS early Sunday. And some of the colder pockets could be closer to 40. And the high should be in the 70s. Great day for racing at Talladega. Doesn't get any better. Here's Monday of next week, and ooh, look at the cold air beginning to move down into the upper Midwest. That is really cold. We note a wave on the Gulf Coast producing rain around New Orleans, South Louisiana, South Mississippi. And Tuesday, the rain with that feature remains pretty far south of here. Kind of like the deal tomorrow. It could rain on Tuesday in Mobile and Dothan, maybe Greenville, Troy, Eufaula, but odds of rain up here look very small. And we start to see cold air advection kicking in Wednesday with a very deep trough forming over the east. You can see the ridge pumped up in the west, the downstream trough. Down below that, cold air advection, the 540 thickness line, moving into the Tennessee Valley around Muscle Shoals. Wow, if this is right on Wednesday, we're not going to get out of the 50s. It'll be a very chilly day. And look at Thursday. Big old cold high settling in. The latest guidance showing a low Wednesday morning of about 40 and a low Thursday morning of 37. 37, that's a week from today coming off the GFS. And we all know it's got a warm bias, and that could easily bring the first frost of the season. There's a look at the anomalies Thursday. And that's got us, 15 to 20 degrees below average. And we might even see some folks with a freeze on Thursday morning in the colder pockets. There's the temperature plot for the next 7 days. You can see that Thursday morning peak of next week. And that's got us pretty close to the freezing mark. So for some folks, that might wrap up the growing season. You got one more week to grow something out there. I'll go out there a little later. This is the Halloween, October 31st, and another cold shot comes in here, and another chance of a freeze. So you can see the pattern is setting up for multiple shots of pretty cold air coming down the pike over the last 10 days or so of the month. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this afternoon. We'll have notes in the blog. Next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. If you can, catch us on ABC 3340 News this evening on the live stream or the television side at 4, 5, 6, and 10. Thanks a lot for watching. Have a wonderful evening, and God bless.